What's up? It's GMSE King Savage. This is GMSE touring artist right here. We're on the road right now. We're here with TOOLITPROMOTIONS. I'm from Nacogdoches, Texas, oldest town in Texas, but I reside in Austin. That's the city that I put on for, that's my city. Growing up in East Texas was super country, cap. So very Christian, very outdoorsy, a lot of sports and school, and that's it. Probably doing or getting to experience different cultural stuff than what's normal now. Growing up there, now there's 16, 17-year-olds sneaking into clubs and shit. Where when I was that age, back in East Texas, we were going on trail rides and breaking horses and doing stuff like that. I was younger, 13, 14 or something. But just experiencing small city stuff and learning new stuff and applying that to everyday now, it just helps me. And sports, they're not that good out there. Well, they are, but we're country and elite, so. My childhood was pretty rough, I'm not gonna get too into it. I wouldn't wish my childhood upon my worst enemy. I know, I guess it's being in foster homes and fucking all the conflict that goes in with that stuff when it's a bad situation, because there is good situations, but mine was not a good situation. So just having to go through that stuff until I got out of it, that's probably what's the worst one. Shit, really, I just focus on something else, just resolve it and then let it go, I forgave some very harsh, mean, hateful people and things that have been done to me, So I feel like I've been through it all, so any other stuff, it's just all right, whatever. Now I just gotta move differently, I would label myself as an executive artist. I have the businesses and all that stuff as well, the artist services, and then it's not just me, obviously. Everybody with me is as equal caliber or better than I am at music. So just finding sound and putting it all together is still a little CEO spot. But I'm also a rock star, so it got me fucked up. Well, I started promoting. I always had a little team when I wasn't playing sports, and then I just kept the same energy and just put all the aspects together whenever I transitioned to music. I don't know, right now, featuring PB Pluto's going off, Bitch Whore, it's a really good song. I guess, but as numbers wise, I just dropped a single, Killing, on YouTube. It's pretty good, it's going pretty good right now, so those are some good. My personal favorite is probably on the album that I'm about to drop. I'm about to drop an R&B album. It's called You Got Me, and it's just a song that I just came up with, wrote. Well, I didn't write, I just freestyled it myself, it just naturally came to me when I read the beat. GMSE King Savage. GMSE stands for Get Motivated Savage Adonis Records. Shout out to my boy Eric Floyd Adonis. We started this label probably in 2019, and we've just been building it all up. And then I'm King Savage, my artist name, so put it all together with the LLCs. I'll make sure you guys do that for yourself and your business, and then the Google panels and stuff. King Savage is people could go, anyone can be King Savage and type it up. That's what my problem was. Other people named King Savage was dropping shit and it was coming under my music, so I just put the GMSC in front of it to make it more, me, just me. My future plans is to finish this tour with my peeps, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna rock out, put on for Austin, Texas, for their cities as well. Just do this thing independently and not sell my soul, And then, I'm not gonna lie, I'm going after that mega deal that they're dangling in my face right now. So I'm gonna take that and just do the executive thing even bigger, in my city with my people. The people that's rocking with me now, you're gonna see them with me even in the future. So my goal is to keep everybody in-house and just keep going up the way we've been going up. I'm not gonna say goals, but what I'm going to do is everyone around me that's I guess on my team, in my corner, I just want to be, because I'm a businessman. In 10 years, I probably want to have over 100 businesses. I look up to people like Shaq, Jay-Z, and people like that. So I'm just going to invest in my people, ask them what they want to do in life, and do the research, relocate them in the best place that needs the demand for whatever they want to supply, and just teach them how to do it, or hire someone to teach them, and get my percentage and let all my people be great. That's my big ass plan. There's some hard hitters here in Albuquerque, but y'all need to get y'all shit together and get back together, or this shit's gonna fall apart, because ain't nothing in here but y'all. Now, I'm not talking about TOOLIT, y'all got y'all shit together, but the other hard hitters here that are in-house, I'm not gonna put any names, but if Albuquerque can come together, people come to this city. Y'all be having people coming through here, and my first tour stop here with y'all, people turn up for the artists that come through. So we all have a solid foundation like y'all had like a year ago. Whenever I first saw it, it made me fall in love and do the tour that I'm doing all across the country because of Albuquerque, New Mexico. So if all the people that are like actually doing shit in here come back together like they were, then there's no limit with Albuquerque at all. Like I fuck with this city. Oh, Texas is lit. Like all the Texas artists people copy us and we don't get our flowers. And I say our because I see my stamp independently all across Texas. And people are like watching that shit. And then I see what I'm doing with other people are doing. Like this is like, I'm not gonna name any names, but there's people in Texas that are been doing the group stuff, the big elite executive artist stuff that's going up and going nuts, and that's what they try to branch out and do it. Granted, we don't have the resources and all the labels here and all the backing that the bigger cities do, but they're just taking our shit and copying it. No cap.
So you got like any outlook on business tips and shit, marketing?
As far as business, if you guys are gonna, go into the entrepreneurship shit, I'll just say just keep at it. Every time you get knocked down, just get back up. Take the emotion out of it. Just know you're gonna take 1,000 losses and like 10 wins before you take 10 wins, Which that's okay because out of those 10 wins, 9 of them are hitting. 8 of them are them. 5 of them are doors opportunities that you wouldn't have gotten if you when you got back up from the 100 times you lost. So definitely keep going, persevere. I know it sounds cliche, but you can't say that, and definitely take the emotion out. I'm not gonna say no. I believe in God. If there was something that I grew up and they told me in my faith or in my religion that I was growing up in that like, hey, there is another whatever, like I never heard God say that there's aliens. But like I'm a realist and I see shit and I'm just some stuff you can't ignore. There's some stuff that's like fuck, like yeah, I see it too, like what is that? And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, okay, all these intelligent people that are claiming this and Area 51 or whatever it is and NASA or whoever is claiming that this shit are dumb because that's just like genres. You don't listen to this genre. I don't say it's dumb, but this genre makes millions of dollars, But it's like aliens and UFOs and shit. Does not be something that I'm just ignorant to.
You pretty religious or not?
Well, I used to be. It was like forced on me when I was a kid, but it's just instilled in my everyday morale type shit. If that makes sense. I think that's where I learned I'm so versatile with like growing up in the church and always doing different gospel songs and leading songs in church and shit like that. So now I'd definitely be like dabbling in each type of pitch, auto-tune, singing, rapping, all that stuff. So either Oreo balls or enchiladas. Chicken enchiladas, sure. Get a feature from GMSEKINGSAVAGE. I'm not even playing. I'm trying to get on these tours, these shows, marketing, your foot in the door. Hit me up. Send GMSE, fill the budget. Let's work that shit out.
Okay. Niggas are struggling, Like they trying to get that feature,
Hey,
you got anything to give them motivation to get to tomorrow?
Hey, what did Drake say? Think about would have bought a house instead of buying a verse. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're gonna say I wanna be a rapper, if you wanna say I wanna be in the industry, this is what I wanna do for a living, you have to be willing to risk your last at any time for this. And I've done it 1,000 times. And I'll do it 1,000 more times. I've done it for myself, I've done it for them, and I'll do it 1,000 more times for them. I've done it for features, for people in my city, for people in Texas outside, and I'll do it 1,000 more times. Like, that's why we're able to have this interview with you. That's why we're able to have this tour, have these stages, these cities, everything that we're doing. So, yeah, you gotta go all in. If you're struggling, if you can go make $20 a day, okay, get you a little time a month, stack up your 20, take 10 for you, keep the other 10, put it in a drawer, and then hit up Phil and let us know what you got, and we'll get you shit popping for real. You guys actually, TOOLITPROMOTIONS, they actually booked me last year for my tour stop here, and we just added it to it, and it was, they had the Battle of the Locals, which is my tour right now, and that's what inspired me to do my tour, was the Albuquerque, New Mexico stop, and just to see everyone just come and compete their hardest out and just work, and Too Lit just put it together, and y'all were just lit, like from the DJ, the music, the camera work, the recaps, everything was just on point. And not only that, like y'all was so lit, I got like 5 features last year just from like y'all's energy. You know, so like I hit up Too Lit every time I come this way. So that's how I fucked with them guys. It's just straight business, straight good business every time. Define music. I was define music as music as culture, to be honest. Like set, stone, culture. I do want to introduce my people we got with me. Y'all come here real quick. You know, from Houston, Miss Deja right here. You know, she hard, she coming up. She doing her thing. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I am Deja Dinero from Houston, Texas.
Yes, sir. Who else we got?
It's your man Dan from Killeen, you know what I'm saying?
Mr. Bitch.
One half of Camp Green Lake.
I'm JC on the other half, representing Camp Green Lake on this independent tour. Shit, putting our name out there, man.
Free KE, all these dollars, man. Green Light Hustle, gang shit.
Facts.
I'm Baby Eth, aka E Kardashian, this bitch.
Yeah.
ATA.
It's our youngin' right there, no cap.
And I'm Boston Blanco. Austin, Texas, New Jersey, Boston, all that.
God, it's the Godfather. And we got our manager in the back, GMSE Phil, man. Y'all hit him up. Y'all come here if y'all see him. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. This is the culture. You see this, you see music. That's what we try to do everywhere we go. So you see us in your city, tap in with them GMSE boys and gal. No cap. Oh God.
Should be good.
Shout out to you.